You're here now, in this place, with your inner stillness. Those bitches can't get under your skin. They can't even. Take in a deep breath. Now breathe out. Just feel the fucking nonsense float away. Take full, deep breaths. Breathe in strength. Breathe out bullshit. Allow your breathing to discover its own natural, unhurried pace. If your thoughts drift to the three-ring shit show of your life, bring your attention back to your breathing. And with each breath, feel your body saying, fuck that.
Guys, Saturday, late Saturday, what are we looking at? Phantom Taxi. This is a double dry hop, double IPA from Insight Brewing, weighing in at 9%. And it's kind of funny that the symbol looks just like this after what I received in the mail today. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. It's been chaos. On Friday morning when I got up to leave for work, it was raining in my kitchen. You have no idea how great of a feeling that is. It is very clear, as you can plainly see. It smells very fresh hoppy, but I have to get back on course. We don't have time to talk about how it smells. Cheers. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. You couldn't possibly have this and say, wish it had more damn flavor. Boy, it's got a mouthfeel like a stout, for God's sakes. Thick, heavy, beefy backbone, malty. Kind of comes on fairly sweet in the beginning. You get that combination of just like a real good, fresh hop. Doesn't have any of that tropical fruitiness like some of you so hate. Or at least you say you do. I don't know if you've actually had the beer and hated it, but this is what I would say if you are a true double IPA fan. This is the flavor, the kick that you're looking for. And it ends with a really, really strong there's a bread biscuit finish in there, but it's just being overpowered by a really nice dry bitterness. Yet it's amazing with the thickness of it and the sweetness at the beginning that it's able to, like, it's like you're up here on the roller coaster, you're down there on the roller coaster, you're back up here on the roller coaster, now you're coming down and yeah. Quickly, some housekeeping. I got some stuff in. I want to talk about some of it, and I don't want to talk about other things. I don't know why. I think it's probably just a mere coincidence, but you know, some of the videos over at the Ebomi channel have been kind of picking up on some numbers, so maybe YouTube is leaving me alone or something. Yeah, right. After what happened to Mr. Holster, I doubt it. Pulled one of his videos talking about trigger resets on the audible reset on a Glock, which I'll use that as a segue. I was supposed to get 2 magazines in for the little G43, but there was a screw up. The receipt plainly says 2 G43 mags, and there was one 43 and one for a G26 double stack. So I tried, even hitting it with a sledgehammer, trying to run it in on the the vise. I couldn't get the thing in there. But yeah, for me, a lot of people talk about a nice audible reset. Personally, I'd rather not hear anything at all, to be honest. I mean, up on Mr. Holster's Patreon account, he does just an audio thing every now and then, and he was talking about that, and I know in certain words he didn't actually say it. I'll say it for him. Hey, YouTube, you can go fuck yourself. Hey, want to hear my audible reset? Yeah. See, I haven't had a shower. Well, let me rephrase. I haven't had a working shower. I've gotten cleaned up the last few days, but yeah, I literally just got home. I was over at Greg's house. He's doing some plumbing too. We have his basement floor torn up. But before it got any later, I wanted to do this. But one of the things that I've been surprisingly asked quite a bit about, I don't know if the G43 OEM frame is supposed to be closer to the ergonomics of a 1911, or if it's just the SS80. I honestly don't know. I've been asked a bunch. Rob Popsquest and another guy asked, and all I can tell you is if you set this gun on top of any other Glock, the grip angle is completely different. But if you lay this gun on top of a 1911, the grip angle is identical. So if you're one of these people that absolutely have to have a 1911 grip angle, but you love you some Glock, this is these SS80s. I can't say it enough. This was awesome to do, and I know my good friend Hector. I don't know if you're watching this or not, Hector, but he was wondering, about the time constraints and doing something like this. After doing this one, and like I said, they're the only power tool that I used is I used my drill to drill out the 2 pins. I did the rest of it with a razor blade. And what is it that I did? You can see there, this was filled in at the front, and I cut that out, and then they stick a chunk of plastic sticking up above the locking block and back by the back rail. And you just have to, you can take a Dremel tool. The last one of these that I did with my router. I set the router to the depth of the jig, and come on, set it to the depth of the. It gets a little finicky, man. You got to make sure you got your spring in the exact spot so it doesn't hook up on it. This time the router just set it to the depth, so I just ran it back and forth across the jig. This one, I just did it with a razor blade. I mean, I could probably build, if I had a pile of these, I could probably turn one of these out about every 30 minutes. Feels good in your hand. I like all the little extra detail to it. And I have one mag for it now. I got the package in from DRG Manufacturing. As I told you guys, Dave, the owner, was wanted to be a part of the A1 retro build. So he told me, you just ordered 2 bolt carriers. I tell you what, you go ahead and do what you want with those bolt carriers. I'm going to throw a 3rd carrier in just for that A1 retro build. Hashtag be like Ed. But wait, there's more. He took it one step farther. If you saw Cobra's video, these things are cool as hell. And giving credit where credit is due, I think there might have been a little arm twisting from El Tenda on this, but it looks just like a muzzle device, and it's billet aluminum, so you drop this on the ground and at least it's not going to break. Definitely, Dave, El Tenda, thank you so much. This is badass. I definitely will have this out, but I am going to be doing a video saying thank you to DRG Manufacturing, Dave, El Tenda, and show this stuff and what some of these companies stand for, and the fact that they're helping with the retro build, even though officially it's it's already bought and paid for by Stalker Steve. But I got some stuff in today. It looks like a top sling adapter kit. That's cool. The company even sent a pocket constitution. According to Bry, it is a period correct charging handle, a period correct sling, and the period correct teardrop forward assist. So I can put that in there. But so I know Stalker Steve wanted to be kept abreast of what was going on, and I got that stuff in. Of course, I already told you the how fucked up these people are. That the lower receiver has to go all the way back just so it can be shipped all the way here again. First comment was, well, honorable mentions to Gunwild. He missed the iHeart Club, but I just wanted to let him know that I saw the comment. Joey was first. Johnny Concho was second. Man, I fucking missed that one. Mescal, anybody call Mescal? Cheers. I would do a shot for you, Johnny. You know I would, but there isn't any, and I actually drank all of the shit that was in that bottle that looked like a 45. J-Dog, shut the fuck up, Joey. DFC, fourth. Multi-gunman at it. DFC, bitches. Multi-gunman, more the better. Lone Company, fifth. James Kronk going for seventh. Well, you missed it, but you got sixth, I think. Gunwild, eighth. Bearded CB, yeah, beer. Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig, you need a bigger TV for that rack. That's a nice one. Multi-gunman, gone! At Keck, top 12, fuck. Bearded CB, yay, Brew Babe Tatas. Bearded CB, cowbell like you meant it and like Jolson means it. Okay. I meant it. Beard CB. Wants me to play Mana Mana on the living room speaker, but I don't really want to get my ass kicked right now. I think she's doing some final research for her Strange Jobs Spreaker radio show that will have already happened by the time you see this, because I'm going to have to scramble just to get this edited before she wants the Whittle Pewter back. El Tenda? Ah, naughty. El Tenda. I love the army guy. Hell yeah. The army guy is very sweet. Again, thank you, Jim. Ben N, 28th. What the fuck is this? Mike Gillian, awesome, awesome damn shirt, Eric. Oh, I didn't get to. My segue. Phantom Taxi with that logo, and again, I don't know from who, but I received this in the mail, and I see there whoever's been sending a certain batch of shirts, you're counting on me to continue to lose weight. You know, I'm fine. I love where your head's at right now. I usually always buy a 2XL, and these are just XL, but going off of what you're seeing here, I think this is okay. But here's the problem. If my guess is correct, because I did figure out where that one, which I have to show you yet, came from, someone is trying to get me into trouble. My little Sammy Poo is a gigantic Jeep fanatic, and her boyfriend, Corey, who you've met, is a Chevy fanatic, and Samantha turned him to a Jeep guy, so they both drive big badass lifted Jeeps, and when she sees this, if you never see me wear it again, don't be surprised. It will be it'll be being worn by my Sammy Poo. Now, having said that, I got this one the day before. That's just priceless. Okay. Gillian, U.S. Postal Service sucks. Yeah. I'm actually most of my business lately has been switching over to FedEx, which I think is awesome, because I just log into my account, I tell them the weight, I tell them the size of the damn package, my credit card is already in my account, I print out a label, and our Walgreens is 24/7. Walk in, set it down. Would you like an email, Mr. Bomey? Yes, please, I would. Even though I'm supposed to get one as part of my account, I didn't get one the last time, and I started to get a little concerned because I kept logging into my account, which was weird. I sent some goodies down to Jim, and they didn't charge my account until like a week after he got his package. Gunwild, the brew babe has me wanting to do some motorboating for some reason. Mike again, you know Ed is watching this and telling you to stop blocking the babe. Yeah, I am sure he is.
What are those hats?
What are those hats?
What are those?
They were in my package.
Okay.
Want to see my package?
Ta-da.
So what brings you down here?
No particular reason.
Cruising for some more whiskey?
Oh no. I'm good.
Bearded CB. So, next time you complain about some acid reflux in your throat, are you saying there are going to be some happy porcupines in Duluth? Hey Jim, did I mention I got this sticker from Tardisius? J-Dog here from home, going to work. Foodmaster Chew 12, this was early here at work. Want some scotch?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Want to try this beer?
No. I'm done doing my research now.
Did you learn any cool things?
Yeah, there's some really weird jobs out there.
Oh?
How about a panda cuddler / fluffer? For reals?
No comment.
Yeah, me neither. Gotta go.
Is that the same as a fluffer from the porn industry?
I don't know.
Hey Google, what's a fluffer?
According to Wikipedia, a fluffer is a person employed to keep a male porn performer's penis erect on the set.
Would you like that job?
I feel like I was made for it.
Good one. You got me. Smile money. Okay, I take back my soy boy comment. Shelby deserves the extra care, all the joy she has provided for years with you. Ed also enjoyed Shelby, if I remember his comments. Yes, I don't know if they had a thing going or what, but whenever Ed was here, Ed used to hang, that, I think there's a picture, I think Christine took it. I think Christine and Christopher took pictures. Ed had his beer cooler, and Shelby used to climb up onto his beer cooler and just sit when we were all out back. So yeah, you had to like take her off the beer cooler to get more beer. Well, maybe she just, wanted the attention or whatever. Oh, I just remembered something. Hang on a second before I forget again. I got a battery died while I was at work, and it has to get charged and back into the work sack. Stalker Steve, damn it, I'm behind on this show and didn't even finish the last one, and I missed Jim's show. What a day. Oh, 38th. Yeah, you see your update, your more stuff. But look, it's almost done. I'll tell you what, I'll trade you even up, Steve. I'll send you this one, and I'll keep the piece of shit that I'm building for you. Mike, again, I would like to win the retro goat gun from Jeff. Well, unfortunately, I didn't win it. Well, I was gonna be nice and pay it forward to the Real Cobra Burnout, but I think I'm gonna when I have a little extra money, I think I'm gonna get the AK and do up the furniture to look like mine. I think that'd be fun. Definitely an easier project than making mine look like it does. Stalker Steve trying to play catch up. All the good it will do me. Shark ZF6. Shelby is the original knuckle bump dog. Yeah, that's about... my Daxie would knuckle bump, shake a paw, roll over faster, roll over slow. I used to just look at her and go, bang! And she'd flip over and stop. I don't know if because Shelby came to us somewhere between the age of 3 and 5, and she just didn't want to have anything to do with it. The only thing, I can get Shelby to roll over, but she knuckle bumps. That's what she does. You go knuckle bump, and she'll get you back. So yeah, Shark. She definitely is the original knuckle bump dog. Big Jeff. It's funny how Cobra feels that he has to be right all the time. He can't handle defeat. He talks shit about Californians, then he lives in Wyoming, but claims to be a Texan. Smile Money. Christine found a way to make music play on your phone. Teach you to play more cowbell on the living room. On living room too. She said she didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know what the hell happened there. Smile Money. Yep, fixing your cap gun like a boss. Heck yeah. I don't even remember. Where were we the last time? Did I break it or was it fixed the last time we got together? You remember that piece of junk AR button that came as a kit for the SKS Matador setup? Actually, it'll work with any SKS. It's a piece of shit. And after 2 of them, I've got a pile in a Ziploc baggie of parts. Well, as you see, I now have an AR mag release. Of course, this one doesn't have it because this has got this. And yeah, Cobra, I watched your video, so yeah, I see there's that cutout where it's easier to get your finger in there. And I think he was fucking with me in his video. He showed that he flipped his gun from safe to fire. This is not a movable button, damn it. But yep, I got her fixed again. Put a fastener all the way through the whole thing. So maybe it'll last a little bit longer before it breaks again. Or hopefully it doesn't break ever again, but yeah. So yeah, this is almost ready to head out to Stalker Steve. You can just go ahead and send that money to Jules. Gunwild, sounds like you and Shelby had a nice romantic shower together. Yeah, it was touching. The wrong words. Matt Davis, cheers everyone. Cheers, Matt. EMT Rail fan. Hey Google, why are fire trucks red?
According to the Monty Python-esque application of the principles of logic and etymology, it has something to do with a ruler, Queen Elizabeth, fish, and Russians.
That's all?
Great.
Hey, tell me a joke.
What kind of bird is always out of breath? A puffin.
Moving on.
Would you like that to play on living room speaker too?
No.
No problem. Moving on by Marshmello. Here it is on Spotify.
Hey Google, stop the music. I don't even know how we got where we are right now. EMT Rail fan, her breastises are hot. Compliments of Zippo and plastic surgery. Stalker Steve. Send music to Eric's phone from upstairs. Get it? Stalker Steve, nice gay club music. Your intro there, or you're into there. Yeah. Gunwild, if Cobra wins, I refuse to send the goat gun to him until he admits that the 3-prong flash hider is the only way to go on a retro build. I don't really want to take sides with either one of you, but Cobra, I do have to admit that I had no idea that the new style, which of course I showed you, and the only one that I could go over there. There's a drawer full of them. I didn't realize that the retro guns had the cutouts all the way around, and not every time I've ever seen or heard or talked to anybody about a retro build or a retro gun, they've always had the 3-prong. To me, when I see a picture of one, to me, the retro is the 3-prong. And then, of course, when me and Brian started planning out the parts that were needed and the direction that this was going and all that, then that's when I realized there's actually 2 different kinds of 3-prong. The straight one and the duckbill style one. I'm not even sure what one is being had this conversation. I think the flash hider that's going for my other retro build, I believe that one is going to be the birdcage style one, like Cobra has on his. But to me, to see the 3-prong, to me that's just retro. Matt Davis. Bismuth it's not just your belly. They make non-toxic birdshot with it too. Zeus. Hey, you know who? Play Ram Ranch on speaker 2. Yeah, no. Zeus, no. Real Cobra Burnout. Thanks for the pay it forward. I'll touch you later. Zeus, I'm gonna guess 5 years, Tardisius. Steven Hobson Lead. Damn. So a $50 lower will have over $150 in shipping and FFL fees. Yeah, pretty much. JR10 Desert Gold public service announcement. Last word on the subject. If any of you are using Tums more than a few times a week, stop. You're only making matters worse. JR10 Juicy Mushroom. Laugh my ass off. Epic. JR10, I know you're going to regret asking. Pepto-Bismol comes in 2 versions. One is for diarrhea and the other is for heartburn. Without getting into the technical stuff on how it helps heartburn, it too has its own downside. There are some adverse effects. It can cause a black tongue and black stools in some users of the drug. When it combines with trace amounts of sulfur in the saliva and the colon to form bismuth, oh, that must be what Matt was talking about, bismuth sulfate. Bismuth is highly insoluble black salt, and the discoloration seen is temporarily and harmless. Long-term use, greater than 6 weeks, may lead to accumulation and toxicity. See, this is why, honestly, there isn't anything that I take on a regular basis other than some vitamins. Oh God, here we go now. JR10, let me get this straight. You wanted to make Shelby more comfortable by letting her be with you while you showered. Did you ever stop to think that the sight of you naked might be what's crippling her? Have a heart, man. Bad form, sir. Yeah, could be. Stephen Hobson Lead, less cowbell, please. Stephen, in between breaks of puking up stomach acid, chorizo grease, and undigested chorizo meat, I was eating Tums as well. My throat hurt for 2 days. No homo. Stephen again, Nancy Pelosi seems like that crazy cat lady aunt who everyone tries to ignore at the family reunion. She is completely nuts, of course. Stephen again, I'll shit in your backyard for some banana chips. Hey Google, play Baby Got Back on Eric's phone.
Alright, Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Playing on Spotify.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys.
It didn't work.
Who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because
Hey Google,
she looks like...
stop the music please. It is smart enough. Because this always happens now. Hey Google, what's the weather like right now?
Currently in Duluth it's 32 and cloudy. The forecast tonight is 33 with snow showers.
Somehow, it knows that there's two of them, and it overrides the phone when one of the home speakers pick it up. Tardisius, if I rotated my Zippos every week, it would take little over 9 years, but if I rotated Zippos once an hour, it would only take about 35 days. Cowbell. Okay, so my question to him was, if he used one Zippo a week, and a week is 7 days, if he used one Zippo a week, how long would it take to carry each of his Zippos? 9 years. Thank you. I did promise Stephen Bush, I'm sorry, I did promise cowbell if he answered the damn questions. Thank you, Tardisius. Wade, Big Redneck Papa. I bet Christine did the music on your phone, Italian Mafia style. Wade, a kid does own the M16 cap gun. Love you. Bearded CB, 27 in Duluth. Hell, warmer there than here. It happens every now and then. Otis 71. Otis 71 won the second of our giveaway back plates. So I got to get one out to Smile Money, and I've got to get one out to Otis. The only good news there is I can put them in the small little poof packages, and I don't have to pay for a big ass box. Otis, your phone is playing your favorite songs, isn't it? Not so much, my friend. Otis again. There's one way to choke your chicken. Otis, of course it's gay because it's a rooster. Bearded CB, whiskey, scotch, grappa, what the fuck ever those in the Art Heart Club. Oh, and some cowbell and shots. I can do the shots. Where are we? Oh yeah, we still got ammo. Oh, we're about to waste one. I'll do all the rest of that stuff later. Sharky 762 from across the big pond. Just as I was about to catch up, a new review gets posted. So close on 2 brew babes for the price of 1. Nice. Oh, that was on the OFYMD. Brad Thomas, I like 'em naughty, but not 90. Oh, excuse me. Joey Cuz on the wrong video. I know I'm not up to date on your video, but you say they pulled Harry Potter because it was witchcraft. But yet, I'm going to guess these are the same people that have no problem with a book that has a man that turns water into wine, made a blind man see, and magically rose from the dead 7 days later. What kind of sorcery is this? Just saying. Good point. Johnny Concho. Invictus / Samsung watch? Question mark. There will be a channel for that. Hide your credit card. Yeah, no shit. If I could have my favorite watches incorporate this style, this band, this durability, this look with a smartwatch. Come on, people. Let's make this shit happen. Sharky762. Some Grand Canyon cleavage right there. Yes, I caught up. Roko Burnout. To answer your A1 bipod question, I present this shameless plug. Actually, I think I know what that is. And that would be the Roko Burnout Vintage Bipod and Sling for the Retro A1 style rifle. I must... Oh, here. Boom. I thought I watched that. Those bipod. Well, those bipods were sort of close to that. They're just basically a scissor. When you close it all the way, the top opens. You stick it up around the gas block, the sight, and when you spring it into use, it closes around the barrel and holds the... Yeah, they are about as primitive as it gets. This is pretty good. Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots. See, that whole cowbell thing is getting almost as dangerous as the alcohol part. I tell you what, I'll give you shots, and you're responsible for them. So, ooh, that was almost a near hang fire. What's going on here? There we go. Oh no, you don't. No, you are mine. Yeah, that's right. Who's your daddy, huh? Bitch. We are out of time, and I'm not talking about At least these ones go off, Cobra. Oh, the smell of my childhood. Jolson. Hey, you know who? Play Mushroom Head on the living room speaker. No. You guys are killing me. Mr. Holster, 227, pathetic. I get sick and miss a few shows, and it's back to all talk and no drink. When it's time to drink. Don't talk. And I just poured myself my second 9% beer, 42 minutes in, and turns out Mr. Holster has the second to the last comment before heading to the iHeart Club. So now I'm really going to piss him off because this is really good, and I really don't know if I want to... Well, I could Mr. Holster it. Last comment, Jolson. So how many times are you going to skip the comment about, hey, you know who? Play Panic at the Disco. Evidently, one more time. Okay, fine. Hey Google, play Panic at the Disco. Well, we go to the iHeart Club.
Panic at the Disco on Spotify.
Well, to the old and to the new, we rededicate this song to you.
Hey Google, stop playing the music, please. Oh, right when it got good, Jolson's like, you son of a bitch. Aunt Keck, first in the iHeart Club with I and a Heart. Club time. I'm waiting for you. Gunwild, cheers, iHeart Club, bitches. Johnny Concho, is there a chance that I could be an iHeart Club member? Or am I just a wannabe? Cheers, my friend. No, Johnny, you're in. Johnny's having about the same luck as me. Plumbing problems. The good news is as soon as I'm done hanging out with you guys, I am going to go take a shower, and hopefully it is fixed. Yeah, I had two choices. See, this is what I do. I could take the supply lines off of my tub. I could take the drain and disconnect it from my tub, and then I could move my tub, because my tub is a clawfoot tub, and I would be able to make the swing and get it nuisance. It'd be a nuisance, but it'd be in the center of the room, or possibly drag it out into my hallway. Then I would have to cut an area, which is, I have a tiled bathroom floor, and they're made up of all those little 1 inch by 1 inch. It's kind of a retro, what would that be, like 40s black and white look. But here's the thing, just a little life hack if you're about to do something like this. The world is so much easier when you plumb from a tub, not plumb to a tub, which I think is exactly why I ended up with a drain leak, which then landed on, I have two ceilings in my kitchen, the original lath and plaster, and then they dropped down about 10 inches and did two layers of rock, and so I didn't want to go disturb the upstairs. What they did is they did the plumbing. I know what they did. They did the plumbing in the floor, and then they guessed on where the tub was going to be, and they were off about 1 inch. So when they pulled the pipe into place, it's the one and only joint that was threaded. And I believe it loosened up. And over time, probably of standing on the tub and getting out of the tub, it's probably slowly moved that, and it finally started a leak. Well, like what water does, just because the water was coming from right here doesn't mean that's where the water was coming from up there, which it wasn't. It was coming through the original plastered ceiling, there was a hole there. It was then dropping onto the next layer down and running about 5 feet, and it was now exiting the brand new, me and Johnny Watson put it up about a year ago. It's like a 5-foot long LED kitchen light, and then it's got a big dome that sits over it, and it was coming out. I always love watching water roll out a light. So I cut an access panel, or cut an access patch, and then I bought an access panel that I will eventually glue up into place. But for right now, I'm just testing it to see if it's gonna hold or not. And if it doesn't, then I plan B is easy. But when I reached up there, that nut was loose. Yeah, when I reached up, his nut was loose, not hers. His. And I tightened it. Then Christine, I had her run the water for about 10 minutes and didn't get a single drop. So hopefully it's done raining in my kitchen. And next in the I Heart Club is Bearded CB. I Heart Shots and Whiskey. And we need more cowbell. I am gonna have to restrain on the get it into the say 2 cowbells a time, or even Tardisius does 1 cowbell a time. So you can get 2 cowbells over here, and I think I'm gonna have to place an order for some. I'm gonna have to place some orders for some more caps for this, and Cobra's got a video up on this, and it's See, I messed with it. It was like almost perfect for the timing. Yeah, Bearded CB, aren't these awesome shots you're getting? think we have hit the. No, we're still going. Okay. And the last member. I'm hitting the refresh button. Just giving someone the last opportunity. The last member in the IR Club is Nkek saying, yeah, I see you. Oh yeah, we see you. Okay. I like to stand around and thank you. You know who, because I know who sent this. The Jeep one, I don't know who sent this. But I have to tell you, I'm sure you probably sent it for me, but I get my ass kicked. I will probably be giving that shirt to Samantha. So I'm pretty damn sure she will be very, very happy to have something like that, because she loves guns and she loves Jeeps. And she hates libtards. As a matter of fact, what I should have done a little bit sooner in our little get together here was take a picture of this. Take a picture of this, send it to Sam, and tell you what she said. I probably remember next time, and I'll let you know the end result of that. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Phantom Taxi. I really like this. Now, Insight Brewing is out of California. West Hollywood, California, USA. So, it is possible. No? They were talking about the taxi. I was going to say, I thought Insight was right here in Minnesota. Hauling a Phantom Taxi. I guess it's just part of their little story. I'm sorry. I was about to give credit to California. Cobra? Crafted and canned by Insight Brewing, Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, chances are, I don't know what Insight, I don't know what kind of insight Insight has. I don't know if it's possible that you'll see this somewhere, but if you are an IPA fan and you want to take it up a notch and you've started experimenting with double IPAs, this is an awesome double IPA. It's not, they're not even calling it an Imperial. And I like to see them take a stab at doing an Imperial. But either way, I'm going to give this a 10. I really like this. And it was a 4-pack. I've got 2 more for this evening. Mr. Holster, I'll probably make it through all 4. They're big cans. And it was really good. So, and I'll try to remember to let you know what Sam thought of that shirt, because if I get I want or you will give, I will probably give. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.